So this episode of Parasyte the Maxim started off showing the serial killer and his backstory and how he killed people and how he could tell and differ parasites from humans because he's killed so many humans you can tell mannerisms that were parasites that they don't act the same as humans. And he got framed for killing somebody he didn't kill, which was kind of funny and ironic because he killed many people before this. You saw what he killed and how he killed. But they went back to when he was questioning him, and he didn't give him away to the investigators. But he told him that he saw something that wasn't human in his eyes, but he had potential for something. He didn't really say what it was. But they let him leave the interrogation, and they went to the hotel room, and he was talking to Migi. He was like, I was actually scared of him. He was a very scary human while you were sleeping. He was interrogating me, and it was kind of weird to see him scared of it. Somebody that is not a parasite, and he's not even scared of parasites. He's just scared of that one human. But I want to go back because they show a flashback of Tommy Areku, and I want to go how she said that they were family, like humans and parasites, how they're in one family, and I believe that's true. Like maybe they're like they evolved, like they're the evolved versions of another insect, and it's taking over the world to be the top of the food chain. But they went back to him in school and how it's like almost the end of high school and how he was taking the final for gym or something and he had to run and he actually said, "Why don't you try for once?" And he had 10.5 seconds and he wasn't even trying on the short run. I really don't know what it was. I've never done that in high school, but and then they showed him in the locker room and how the kid took his shirt off and showed him the scar, and he was looking like Monkey D. Luffy for a second. But they showed his scar, and he was like, "You want to know what? It's all right." And everybody's looking down on the kid that did it, but which kind of shows he doesn't really care what his about his scar, and if people ask him, he probably lie to him. But the investigator was waiting outside the school when Izumi was talking to his girlfriend. The investigator was like waiting for him to come out, I guess, and he said, "We have almost won. We're 99.9% sure. We just need your help." So I was wondering like, what do they need his help for? And they were in this car and they were looking over this building where the mayor was, and the guy with 5 to 7 parasites in him. And they were like, "All right, we're about to go in and we're about to investigate people." And they made up some fake story about some guy with a rifle on the roof and how they needed to gather and leave. So when they left in groups of 7 and they looked at the people when they left, and they were like, "Oh," and then they pulled in Izumi and they said, "Do you see anybody that's not a human?" And he looked at the girl, and it was this random girl, and she was a parasite. And the next episode kind of is going to go in on how they're going to confront her and how they're going to probably kill her. But the main thing before this episode ended that I really found interesting was the mayor and how human he was acting. He acted very human. He was like, "Oh, we need to get the women and children out first before you can even think about getting me out," which either might be a cover because he knew that they were trying to find it, or he's just trying to be a good parasite, I guess. But if you like my review, like the video, subscribe, and have an awesome day.